Well, this place has the best coffee.
Right, and it's very convenient. It's so close to where we're going today.
Oh, we're going to the morgue? Have they identified the body at my apartment after the fire?
Yes, they will discuss the details over the phone, but we should be able to head down there and figure out who went into your apartment and what possessed them to go in there in the first place.
Well, we can drink and walk. Let's head out.
Okay.
Just a moment. Can I take up a few moments of your time, ladies?
Do I know you?
No, but I heard about the work that you did on the Shannon Mills case, and I was wondering if you could help me out with something.
That depends on the case.
Well, you see, someone that I know went missing a few days ago, and I haven't heard back from them since, and I was wondering if you could find them for me.
Is this missing person a friend of yours? Family?
My husband, he went out to run some errands and then go to his weekly Bible study, and he never came back.
Are we sure he's a missing person, or is he maybe just cheating on you?
My husband would never do something so horrible.
Okay.
That might not have been the best thing to say given the situation, Sasha.
I'm sorry.
We'll try to help you if we can.
Oh, thank you so much. Here's a list of all the places he was going to and the model of his car. I do hope you can find him.
We'll do our best.
Thank you.
All right, let's go see a dead body.
Hello?
Hello there, how can I help you?
We're the private investigators from the arson case. We're here to see if you've identified the body.
Oh yes, the arson case. Actually, it was quite easy to identify the body because they had some dog tags on them. The name that I was able to make out and verify was William James.
James. Do you know him?
No, it's a common name. Why would he be in your apartment, though?
I don't know. If this were a year ago, maybe. I just don't know.
Hi, I'm Margaret James, and this is my daughter, Emma. Is that my husband?
Unfortunately, ma'am, it is.
Oh, God.
Excuse me. Do you mind just step outside? We'll go over here some forms. So, what were you saying before, Sasha?
I don't know why he was in my apartment.
Probably for the same reason as last time.
No, Emma, sweetie, I broke it off with your father, I swear.
You were dating?
Yes, only for about a couple months, until I figured out he was married, and then I broke up with him, I promise.
You dated a man with a young child?
I didn't know. Emma, sweetie, you have to believe me, I didn't know.
I have to go check on my mom.
It's alright, Sasha. We believe you. But he must have still had feelings for you if he went into your burning apartment. How did he know if it was on fire anyway?
Oh my god, he was stalking me? What a creep.
Nevertheless, we should think about other things now. We have another case after all.
Oh, come on. We all know he's just cheating on her.
Nonetheless, we have a case to solve. Let's go find him. Okay, we can just sit outside the church until the Bible study lets out. This was the last place Walter was seen. I bet one of these women knows what could have happened to him.
Sarah, you've been quiet for a while since the morgue.
Oh, well,
Maybe she feels upset about the way she spoke to me at the morgue. I'm still waiting on an apology, by the way.
I'm sorry. I guess I overreacted a bit.
A bit? I say a whole lot. I mean, it's not like I accidentally ruined your family or something.
I've been keeping something from you guys. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't know how you'd react.
What do you mean?
Well, when I said I didn't recognize the name William James, I was lying.
Did you date him too?
No. Married men are not my style.
For the last time, I didn't know he was married and had a family.
yeah, my family.
What do you mean? Is he your brother or something? I thought you were an only child.
No, nothing like that. You the little girl, Emma? Yeah. She's my biological daughter. I gave her up for adoption when she was really little. Her father died in the war, and he never knew I was pregnant. But we weren't married. Can you imagine? It would have been the scandal of Hartford. I mean, I didn't have any other choice.
So you left town?
Of course. I didn't have any options. I moved to LA and had the baby in secret and then gave her up for adoption. They seemed like a nice enough family at the time. Had I known it was going to turn out like this, though.
You couldn't have known. You gave Emma her best shot.
So that was the first time you'd seen your daughter in 10 years?
No, not exactly. You see, sometimes I sort of watch their house.
That's creepy.
Well, I couldn't just move on. She is my daughter after all, and she was having a great life until you came into the picture.
Sarah, you can't blame Sasha for this happening.
Why not? Shannon Mills tried to kill her, and then William died in her apartment. I wanted my daughter to have a happy home, and now she has a broken one.
Sarah, I'm sorry. I would never do this on purpose.
Oh, save it. I don't want to hear it.
You too. Looks like the Bible study's let out. So now let's go question some church ladies.
Oh, good afternoon, ladies.
Hello.
My name is Susan, and I lead this lovely Bible study. Are you here to join us? No, we're actually private investigators. I'm Shelley Layton, this is Sasha Kellogg, and this is Sarah Mustard.
Hello. Hello. It's so nice to meet you. I love your perfume. What is it? Where did you get it?
Well, we can talk about perfume later. Ma'am, we're working on a missing persons case. Do you know a Mr. Walter Walters? Well, yes, he's been a member of our Bible study for the past few months. Well, he's gone missing recently. Can I ask your Bible study ladies if they know anything about his disappearance? Of course. Anything that will help you find him. When was the last time you ladies saw Mr. Walters?
Walter was at our last Bible study. He's always on time.
That's the last time I saw him.
I mean, we usually go to dinner as a group afterwards, but we didn't last time.
That's it. Susan and Walter went to dinner together, didn't they?
I see. Susan, why did you and Walter go to dinner alone instead of with your Bible study group that night? Well, he wanted to talk to me about a private matter. And since I'm the leader of the Bible study, I thought it would be better to do it alone. Do you mind discussing that matter with us? I believe it'd help us greatly in this case. Well, I prefer to do it somewhere more private since he did only want me to know about it. Lead the way. Walter was feeling depressed because his gambling problem was getting worse, and we talked about it over dinner, and I thought that he was feeling better. But since he's disappeared, I don't know. Where did you two have dinner that evening? Downtown at the Snuggly Duckling, and then we drove off in separate cars. All right, thank you so much for your time. I believe this information may be the key to finding him. I do hope so. Thank you again.
So, we're heading into the Snuggly Duckling?
I am so ready for dinner. Emma!
What are you doing here?
Well, my mom wasn't paying attention, so I thought I'd come and do some detective work on the detectives.
No, you have to go back home. You can't just follow us around. It's not safe. Plus, your mom is probably worried about you.
She's been so depressed ever since Dad died. She doesn't care what I do or where I go.
Yeah, but I do. You have to go back home. Come on, let's drop her off and on our way to the Snuggly Duckling.
Yeah, I agree. Home is definitely the best place for her to go.
You guys can't keep me there. My mom's not going to stop me from leaving.
She does have a point.
Shelley!
Well, do you think it'd be better for a young girl like her to be roaming the streets alone where we can't keep an eye on her, or with 3 responsible adults?
Okay, you can come, you can stay, but you have to follow everything we say, and you can't wander off.
Yes, I promise I'll listen. I feel just like Nancy Drew. Come on, let's go.
I did not become a detective to babysit my ex's child.
Since when are you a detective anyway? This is such a bad idea.
It'll be fine. She has detective blood in her. So let's head off to the Snuggly Duckling.
Looking for a Bible study in the Los Angeles area? Look no further. Join Susan and her fellow churchwomen who meet twice a week at 7 p.m. at the church at 2100 Cherry Tree Lane. Contact Susan for more details. Men are always welcome. Remember, you're invited.
Hey, look, isn't that Walter's car? His wife said he drove a silver Volkswagen or something.
It's not even locked.
I can't see anything.
You never could.
Sarah, stop!
Sarah, I'm gonna go try the trunk. Why don't you help me?
Wait, I see something.
Oh, you're right. Here. I can't get it. Emma, can you get it? Your hands are smaller.
Got it. Wow, that's a lot of money.
Great job, Emma. You're a great detective.
Is this nigger rich?
Wait, let me see that. Counterfeit.
Oh well.
Well, no, actually, this is better than real money. We've discovered a counterfeit ring.
That smells familiar. Susan! Oh my gosh, it smells exactly like Susan.
Guys, you should come see this. Emma, you stay up there.
Oh,
What did you find?
it's nothing.
Is there a dead body in the trunk? Can I see?
No.
No, there's not a dead body, or no, I can't see.
Come on.
Well, we found Walter. At least we know he wasn't cheating on his wife.
Well, you're gonna have to tell the wife because I cannot have more people angry at me.
You'll just have to talk to Sarah. She'll come around eventually.
Yeah, before or after she bites my head off.
Let's get to the church. Maybe we can catch Susan before she leaves.
Ugh.
We have to find Susan fast.
Do you think she's still here?
The way the other Bible study women talked, it sounded like she never leaves.
Look, there she is now. Emma, wait!
No.
We've caught you, you're going to jail.
No! Let her go! You can't touch me, not without hurting this precious child.
Now, Susan, let's be rational. Taking a hostage is never a good idea.
What are you talking about? You guys are gonna have me arrested.
Let her go and no one gets hurt.
Well, no, that's not true. What kind of fool do you take me for? I made millions of dollars running this counterfeit scheme with Walter. It's not my fault he took it out in the end.
So that's why you killed him?
Yeah, he was gonna turn me into the cops.
Susan, we can figure out a deal for you. It doesn't have to go this way. Just let the child go. Taking her as a hostage would be a horrible decision. They'll just add a kidnapping charge.
I don't think so. I'm not dumb enough to fall for that. I'm taking this kid with me. Now get out of my way.
No, not my daughter.
Emma, now!
Maybe you weren't dumb enough to fall for their tricks, but you were dumb enough to get your butt kicked by a 10-year-old. Daughter, but I have a mother.
Emma, sweetie, why don't you help me phone the police? After that, we'll call your mother.
How could you have let Emma come with us? She could have died.
I didn't know she was gonna run on ahead. That kid has no fear.
She shouldn't have been with us in the first place.
I didn't know it was gonna get dangerous.
Of course it's going to get dangerous. It always gets dangerous. We're investigating a murder.
That is it. I have had enough of this today. You're both at fault. Sarah, you're angry at Sasha for ruining your daughter's life. Unintentionally, I might add. Sasha, yeah, you shouldn't have let Emma tag along. That was a pretty bad idea. But everything's fine now. Emma is safe, thanks to Sasha. And Sarah, you just need to forgive her because you guys are great friends and I can't take this anymore!
I'm so sorry. She's right. You didn't do it on purpose. It's not your fault.
I'm sorry too.
Thank God. Oh, and here come the police to help sort out the rest of this mess.
You should get that changed. We have now done 2 cases together, and I think it's time that we go into business with a new name, the Super Spies.
Well, I like the idea of getting a new name, but I think we should do something a little more professional and a little less perky.
How about the Steadfast Sleuths?
I like it.
Me too.
So, Mrs. Walters called thanking us for finding her husband. She's really grateful that Susan's behind bars.
Well, that's good. I'm sure she wasn't too thrilled to find out that her husband had gotten himself mixed up in a counterfeit scheme, though.
At least he wasn't cheating on her. Sarah, have you seen Emma since her mom picked her up from the church?
No, I haven't.
Are you going to? She is your daughter, and she knows it now.
I don't think so. She has a mother. I made my decision a long time ago to give her up, and I think it's best if I stick to it.
But what if she wants to get to know you?
Well, I guess I'll cross that bridge when we get to it then.
There.
Lovely.
Perfect.
So it's official.
Now, we are ready to go into business for ourselves.
Speaking of long-lost relationships, how did Sebastian take it when he heard that the body in your apartment was your ex's?
Well, see, I haven't actually told him yet. I don't know how to approach the topic, so I've kind of been avoiding him. But we're having dinner tomorrow, so I will tell him then, hopefully.
Well, I hope it goes well for you and this love works out a little bit better than the last one.
Yeah. Come in.
Sorry to interrupt. Is one of you Shelley Layton?
I am. May I help you?
I have news about your brother.